Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, depending on where you are right now. Welcome to GMI Creation Studio. My name is Aaron Quintero from GMI. Today, we want to achieve something like this. We are talking about composition, compositing, an object from Element 3D to a footage that you shoot. Okay, so this is the animation that has been done so far, and whatever that you see right now is exactly that you have done. Okay, so this is what we want to do today. How we can achieve this, how we can composite the object from Element 3D and put it on the footage that we've done or we've shot. All right, let's begin by creating a new composition. This new composition, ladies and gentlemen, we shall call it composition, composition, or compositing. I'm sorry, compositing. All right, everything as they are. So let's do press OK. It's done, and let's save. All right, in this composition, ladies and gentlemen, what we want to begin with is to import the footage that we are. I've already imported my footage. So what you do to import, if you are a beginner in After Effects, you just double click and you make sure that your footage is here, and you make sure that you double click it. It is here, it is done. So what you do is let me just delete it because I've already have something. I already have something, so let me just put it here. Wonderful. All right, so this is what we are going to do. This is what we are going to track. Okay. All right, the next thing, ladies and gentlemen, is to track the clip, is to track the footage. So let's go to the panel of effects. Here is already my tracker, but you can go to effects and search for tracker, 3D camera tracker. Here is mine. So let me just begin tracking right now. But before I do that, let me first see that I think I can trim it just here. Let's go to edit and split, and let me delete this one, and I just put this one right here. Okay, so let's begin tracking, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful. So it is tracking right now. This is GMI Creation Studio, ladies and gentlemen. So you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure that you ring that bell, and that every time we upload the video, you are notified that GMI TV has uploaded the video. So this one is coming through by GMI Creation Studio right here on our YouTube channel called GMI Creation TV. Beautiful. So it is doing a tracking process, analyzing in the background, and this is what it's doing right now. Okay, so it is doing something. It is doing something. Remaining with 26 seconds to track. So we can wait. We can wait, ladies and gentlemen. We can wait. It's about to be done tracking. 7 seconds, according to him, according to After Effects. I don't know if After Effects is him, but at the end of the day, it is done. Solving camera. So it is solving the camera. Good. It is done. So the tracking is done. You can see. You can see. You can see. All right. So what is remaining, ladies and gentlemen, is us uh, to set the ground plane. So let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Here, set the ground plane. And on the same, let us create a solid and camera. So a solid has been created. A solid has been created. A camera has been created. So if you can see, a solid is moving exactly as if I shot the footage with the same uh, solid. So the next thing we got to do, ladies and gentlemen, right now is to create another solid for element 3D. Wonderful. So let's go to layer and let's go to solid, new solid, and let's go to let's rename it to element 3D and make comp like this. Okay, let's trim it a bit because we want to make sure that uh, so here is the element 3D. So on this composition called E3D, let's apply element 3D plugin. This plugin is from Video Copilot. Okay. So what we got to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to scene setup. Let's press scene setup and we enter into element 3D. Here it is. Now this is where we can, put our object. So let's go to file, import, and remember that we are importing something that is moving. So if we are importing something moving, we import it in element 3D. It is called 3D sequence. If it is just static, then this is 3D object. But let's go to 3D sequence and let's make sure that we go to where we put our thing and let's double click. Let's put it on bottom and make sure that we say okay. And it is too small where it is. The zebra we've imported is too small. Let's go to this normalized size. Then uh, we'll find our guy right now. Here he is. Beautiful. Okay. But you see, here's a problem. The guy has got no he has no textures. So what we're gonna do is let's go here in scene and the zebra and let's go to uh, textures and begin to import the textures that we have. Load from file, zebra. Good. Okay. On grossness, we go again zebra. And we make sure that we go on uh, sorry, grossness we go this conclusion. And we go on normal bump. Let's go again. We go for this guy. Occlusion. We already have this occlusion. Let's go to the occlusion. And for now, this is okay. Let's make sure, remember that this is in group one. Group one. Okay. So here is our thing. So what we're going to do is to press OK. So if you can see, here is our guy. Here's a zebra, but it is too small. So what we got to do, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the group one we are talking about, and let's create a group now. This group now is going to control the zebra. This one is going to control the zebra. So let's create a group now. Here is. Let's rename to zebra. Okay, zebra. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So now what we do is let's press a position and put 0, 0. Okay, wonderful. Now we can disable this guy, the blue guy. Okay, so now we can go to scale and scale our guy. We can scale this guy now. So here he is. If we play, we'll see that our guy is now in the camera, that our guy is now in the footage, ladies and gentlemen. So what is happening is that we just need to, let's scare him a bit. Something like this. Okay, let's go to position. Press P for position, and let's bring him somewhere here. We can bring him a bit down. Let's go to scale again and scale him, just like this. Half. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we know what is missing. So what is missing right now is shadows, lighting, and the issue of the zebra to fit in the footage. The environment is like the zebra is in the other environment, the way it is looking, and the footage is another environment. So what we do, ladies and gentlemen, let's find where we can, for example, let's be here. Let's solo the environment, and if you want, you can use this one, but me, I will use this plugin, and I'll get the photo. Then the photo that I've gotten is already with me here, so let me just take it here. This is environment that I have took, then I just put it here. Okay, so let's disable it, and let's go to element 3D, and let's go to custom layers, custom texture, and load our environment picture, so that at the end of the day we go into element 3D. Let's go into element 3D. As we go in element 3D, what is going to happen is that you see the environment is default, but we want to add our own environment. Let's go to this environment, and you see what has happened. If we check this, you see the environment. Here's the environment. So the environment, ladies and gentlemen, helps to composite well. Okay, so that the zebra can be, composited very well in the footage. So we take the same environment just to make sure that it fits on the footage. Okay, wonderful. So now you can see it's changed. So now the next thing we got to do, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to element 3D, and let's go back to element 3D right now. What we need to do is to create a plane, and let's scale the plane to somewhere 10,000. Yeah, 10,000, just like this. 10,000. Yeah, it's okay. So what happens is that when we press this button, what happens is that the plane is already in After Effects. So we don't want this. We just want to use the plane to, replicate to fix in the shadows and the lighting. So what we are going to do is let's hide this plane. And when we hide this plane, what is going to happen is my computer. Oh Jesus. Let me just remove it. Let me just start again. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still together. Don't move. We are still together. Don't move. All right. There is something that we want to do. Okay, so let's continue. Let's go element 3D. Let's go to element 3D. So let's continue where we stopped. Let's disable the environment, and let's go to this plane and put it outside the group. And let's go to the material, and let's go to physical and matte shadow. We want to apply matte shadow here, so that matte shadow is just, a material which is not seen, but that is going to help us to bring out the shadows and the lighting. Okay, let's put the matte shadow in group number 5. Okay, group 5. That's okay. Press okay. It is gone. You see what has happened? Our guy here has gotten just a little bit. Let's put this 0. I know where the problem is. Let's go to position. Sorry, let's go to position and put it 0. All right. So let's go to scale and scale him down. Okay, just like this. Okay, so what we do, ladies and gentlemen, right now, let's go to element 3D and just start putting some. Let's go to render settings. Let's begin with ambient occlusion, and let's enable it, and let's put a light traced. Let's increase and put it at 4. Then the next thing is let's go to light, and we create new layer, and let's create a light. Make sure that cast shadow is here, is checked. Okay, so I've managed to create light. So let's put the light on the right position. We put the light at the right position. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now the light is here. So let's just somewhere here. So let's go to shadows. Let's go to element 3D, and let's now go to shadows and enable. Beautiful. Enable shadows. So we got to fix this because doesn't ought to be like this. So let's see where the shadow can be. So we see where is Where is the sun? All right. So we're trying to put the light at the right position. All right. So let's go to element 3D and let's go to light traced so that we can find our shadow. We can have a good shadow. All right. So it is the light and that plane that we've set that has made this to be like this. Okay. So what we are going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is let's go to element 3D and let's go to group 5 where we've put that plane, and let's create a nuller. Let's say this is a plane. And position is 0, 0. But you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the shadow is too much. The shadow is too much. Let's go to light. Let's go to light options. Shadow darkness. Let's put it somewhere. So 30 or 35 is okay. Then shadow diffusion. Let's leave it at 50. This is a shadow diffusion. Let's reduce again the shadow darkness. Shadow diffusion 50. Is too much. And shadow darkness somewhere here. I think this is okay. So ladies and gentlemen, let's try to render it so that at the end of the day we see what we've done. I'm sorry, let's just disable the sound. Let's try to render it and see what we've done. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, GMI Creation TV, from GMI Creation Studio. We are trying to see, we are trying to render. It's very slow. My computer. So something like that. So this is what we have done. Let's continue rendering it. All right, just for demonstration, this is what we have done. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. And this is exactly what we have done. So, what happens is that if we want, for example, let's go to Element 3D, let's go to Scene Setup, which I know is so slow. We can go to this zebra, and depending on what we want, we can put anything. Let's go to, for example, let's go to T-Rex. So third, this is what we have. It's just my computer is very slow. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you can composite anything on the live or on the footages of shot, compositing something from Element 3D. So, thank you so much for watching. This is GMI Creation Studio, and see you in the next video.